Next question. Education has been the biggest barrier in my life, said by Albert Einstein. Why he might have said like this? Education had been the biggest
Uh,
barrier in my life. Once he said like that. It's a quote. Why he must have said like that?
yes, Albert Einstein, I recall the story of him that once he was in a class and was thinking about something. Then the professor called him to him and told him to pay attention in the class. Then don't sleep or stagger away. But the Einstein told Albert told his professor that, sir, I was thinking something. So his professor told him that don't think and try to solve the equation which I have provided to you. And then he said, I've already solved it. Then the professor told him to get up and get out of the class. But Albert Einstein stood up and went to the board and solved the equation and then went out of the class, telling him that you are the one who is stopping me from doing what I can be. Something like that happened.
Wow, what an
So
example.
I think that so that's what I think that people which who tell teaches most of the most of the times the teacher are pessimist over the of the students. Like if I am there, I am talking to people here and there. I'm just the teacher will call my parents and tell them that this kid is disturbing the class. He does not let other focus, but they cannot think that this guy has a career in speaking, like communications and all those. They don't think that way. They only think that grades are the most important things. But if uh, grades are not dependent on that, I mean, like if an athlete is there, he may not be good at in the curriculum parts, but if he takes extra curricular activities, he is excellent at that. So that's why the Albert Einstein told them this way.
Just to the mark. And he might have said like this because that point of time, that education system might have been putting some restriction upon his thinking because Albert Einstein did not like the thinking within the restrictions, within the boundary. He wanted to cross the boundary. He wanted to think beyond books. He wanted to think beyond syllabus. And that education system was something related to sticking to the pattern, okay, sticking to the book knowledge, the bookish knowledge. So he was not getting an opportunity to think out of box, and that situation was putting a limitation to his thought process. So this must be the reason why he might have said like this, because we know his achievements. Okay, it was really beyond book. Whatever achievement he has done, it is beyond books. Okay, he wanted to cross that barrier. So education was putting restriction and barrier to his thinking, to his ideologies. He wanted to cross it, break it, go out of it, and he wanted to explore more new things. And you know what? Current education system is not allowing the kids to, break that barriers. Students are, running or studying within that boundary, within the restrictions. So whatever syllabus is given, only that much we are doing studies, and then we are giving the exams. Once the exams are done, then we forget everything. After 40, 50 days, if the same question paper appears in front of you and you are giving that exam, the marks will come down. The score that you had scored 40, 50 days ago, the same score will not appear. Score will go down. And this is what is happening with the current education system. So it's not good. I mean, Britishers, they made some changes. They manipulated with our education system. Okay, Macaulay, okay, this person, he manipulated our education system, and he wanted to make Indian the slaves. Okay, whatever instructions, whatever orders they will give, Indians should follow. by nodding on their faces. And that was the intention. And with that intention, the changes were made. And since then, the same education system is being followed, and we all are studying the same thing. Even now, whatever education we are doing, it is not allowing us to think beyond books, right? That's why I keep saying education system is not right. Education system is something like what has happened. It's not teaching you what can happen. So students should learn what can happen, and that can happen if you have that kind of resources available to you. Experiential learning, visualization technique, right? And hands-on experiences. That should be the part of curriculum. And that is what missing. Okay, next question.